The Amazon is a place of mystery, wonder, and downright bizarre discoveries. While scientists have been exploring this massive rainforest for decades, new findings continue to shock the world. What if I told you there are glowing rivers, ancient geoglyphs, and even trees that communicate? The underground Amazon River. Beneath the mighty Amazon River lies something even more mysterious, a hidden underground river. A river, this slow-moving body of water stretches for 3,700 miles, running parallel to the Amazon. It is almost 4 times wider, but instead of rushing currents, it moves quietly through rock layers deep below the surface. Scientists are still puzzled about how it formed. But while this hidden river remains unseen, there are other Amazonian discoveries that are just as puzzling, like its mysterious geoglyphs. The Amazon's mysterious geoglyphs. Hidden beneath the jungle canopy, massive geometric patterns have been found carved into the earth. These geoglyphs form circles, squares, and straight lines, some spanning hundreds of feet. They were likely created by ancient civilizations over 2,000 years ago, but their purpose remains unknown. Were they sacred sites, astronomical markers, or early forms of communication? The mystery deepens as more are uncovered. And just as the Amazon's ground holds secrets, its plants also hide astonishing abilities, like glowing in the dark. Glow-in-the-dark plants. Imagine walking through the rainforest at night and seeing plants glowing in the darkness. Some fungi, moss, and even leaves emit a soft green light, thanks to a natural phenomenon called bioluminescence. Scientists believe this may help attract insects for pollination or serve as a defense mechanism. It's like the rainforest has its own built-in night lights. But the real surprise is that plants aren't the only ones that communicate in the Amazon. Trees actually talk to each other underground. Trees that communicate, it turns out that trees in the Amazon talk to each other through their roots. This is possible thanks to underground fungi that act like a communication network. Trees share nutrients, send warnings about pests, and even help weaker trees survive. It's like nature's own version of the internet. This discovery has changed how scientists see forests. But while trees quietly support each other, some Amazon creatures use their appearance to send a message, like the stunning blue tarantula. The Amazon's blue tarantula. Most tarantulas are dark brown or black, but this rare Amazonian species glows an electric blue. Scientists are unsure why. Some think it's a warning to predators, while others believe it helps the spider communicate with mate. What's even stranger is that blue coloration is extremely rare in nature, making this tarantula even more special. But the rainforest isn't just home to unusual spiders. There are also tiny creatures that sing, like the Amazonian singing mouse. The singing mouse. Yes, you read that right. The Amazon is home to a mouse that sings. The Amazonian singing mouse produces high-pitched, rhythmic chirps, almost like a bird. Scientists believe it does this to warn other mice of danger or to attract mates. This tiny creature is a reminder of how unique Amazonian wildlife can be. But while the singing mouse is adorable, some Amazon discoveries reveal massive ancient civilizations hiding beneath the trees, lost cities beneath the jungle. For years, experts believed the Amazon was untouched by large civilizations, but LiDAR scanning technology has revealed entire lost cities hidden beneath the jungle. These cities, built thousands of years ago, contained complex roads, canals, and even defense systems, showing that millions of people once lived there. This changes what we know about ancient Amazonian cultures. And just like these forgotten cities, some natural wonders in the rainforest are only visible at night, like synchronized fireflies. Fireflies that blink in unison. Imagine walking through the jungle at night and seeing thousands of fireflies blinking in perfect harmony. These synchronized fireflies flash their lights at the same time, creating an incredible wave of glowing patterns. Scientists believe they do this to confuse predators and attract mates. It's like a natural light show. But the Amazon isn't just about beauty. Some of its rivers look downright terrifying, like the waterfall of blood that flows bright red. The waterfall of blood. There's a waterfall deep in the Amazon where the water flows bright red, earning it the name Waterfall of Blood. No, it's not real blood. The eerie red color comes from iron-rich bacteria in the water. These bacteria thrive in unique conditions, making the river look hauntingly unnatural. Local legends say the river is cursed, adding to its mystery. But while this water looks scary, there's another Amazonian discovery that's truly horrifying: the giant centipede that eats bats. The giant carnivorous centipede. Meet one of the Amazon's deadliest hunters, the giant Amazonian centipede. Growing over a foot long, this creature isn't content with just insects. It hunts birds, bats, and even snakes. It uses its venomous pincers to paralyze its prey before devouring it alive. Imagine encountering this monster in the dark. But if you think that's scary, just wait until you hear about the Amazon's purring monkeys. The purring monkey. Imagine hearing a soft purring sound, like a cat, deep in the jungle. But instead of a cat, it's a tiny monkey. The pygmy marmoset, the world's smallest monkey, makes a gentle purring noise when it's happy or communicating with its group. At just 5 inches tall, it can fit in the palm of your hand. This adorable creature proves that Amazon wildlife is full of surprises. And speaking of surprises, wait until you hear about water that turns to stone. The water that turns to stone. Some areas of the Amazon have water so rich in minerals and sediments that it slowly turns objects into stone. Over time, leaves, twigs, and even small animals become fossil-like formations, preserved for centuries. This process, called petrification, creates natural sculptures in the riverbeds. Scientists are still studying how this occurs so rapidly. But while this discovery is fascinating, some Amazonian creatures are the stuff of nightmares, like the flesh-eating botfly. The flesh-eating botfly. One of the Amazon's most terrifying insects is the botfly, which lays its eggs under human skin. When the eggs hatch, larvae grow inside the flesh, feeding on tissue before bursting out. It sounds like something from a horror movie, but it's real. Some people even feel the larvae moving inside their skin. Luckily, doctors can remove them, but it's a terrifying experience. But if you think that's unsettling, wait until you meet the world's largest bee. The world's largest bee. The Amazon is home to the megachild Pluto, the largest bee in the world. This thumb-sized bee grows up to 1.5 inches long and has powerful mandibles that can bite through human skin. Despite its size, it remained undiscovered for over 100 years. Scientists finally found it nesting inside hollow tree trunks, where it builds massive underground hives. But while this bee is enormous, even more shocking are the perfect square waves found in the Amazon River. The Amazon's square waves. At certain times of the year, the Amazon River forms perfectly square waves, creating an optical illusion known as cross seas. This happens when two wave patterns collide, forming a checkerboard-like pattern on the water's surface. It's a rare and breathtaking sight, and scientists are still studying why it happens. But while the waves create mesmerizing patterns, there's another Amazonian wonder that's far more practical: floating islands. The Amazon's floating islands. Yes, you read that right. In some parts of the Amazon, massive mats of plant life become so thick that they form floating islands. These islands can support birds, animals, and even people. Some indigenous groups have even built temporary shelters on them. Since they drift naturally with the current, they've been called living rafts. But while these islands move across the water, some Amazon creatures change colors right before your eyes. The rainbow-colored poison dart frog. One of the most beautiful yet deadly creatures in the Amazon is the rainbow poison dart frog. Its bright neon colors serve as a warning to predators that it's highly toxic. A single frog carries enough poison to kill 10 humans. Indigenous tribes once used its toxins to tip their hunting arrows. Despite its deadly nature, it plays a crucial role in the ecosystem. What do you think is the most shocking Amazon discovery? Let us know and stay curious, because Amazon is far from done surprising us. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.